Hey, Keola, good morning. Um, listen, I had told you I was going to get you some paperwork this weekend, and I did not. My nephew, who was returning from overseas, he was military and did his tour in Afghanistan, all that, and came back and is done with his military stint. And he was stationed in 29 Palms in Southern California. So he stopped here for a few days last week to visit us on his way back to Ohio, where he lives, and he took off out of here Saturday morning and got about an hour this side of the Arizona Utah border. And as I think his clutch went out. We don't know for sure what it was, but suffice to say, he was stuck out in the middle of an Indian reservation in the dark of night on well, going into evening anyway on Saturday afternoon when he called us. So I only thing I could think to do. There's nowhere up there to get a car fixed. Believe me, they'll charge you $1,000 to change a tire. So out there in those places because they know you're stuck. Anyhow, suffice to say, I rented a tow dolly, a tow trailer, Saturday afternoon, late afternoon. Went all the way up to get him about 200 miles, 250 miles north of here. And by the time I got back down here Sunday morning, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. Believe me, that was a grueling drive. But I slept all up till about 12, 1 o'clock yesterday. Then I woke up, Sunday afternoon. I was discombobulated because I'm not used to getting up in the middle of the day. I didn't really get a lot done yesterday. It was just kind of a weird haze. So anyway, suffice to say, I'm going to get you that paperwork you're waiting for today, between today and tomorrow. I promise I'll get to that. And today I'm going to knock out Garfield. So I'll get that done for you. And anything else we have to take care of, let me know. Just one more thing too. I don't mean to keep bringing this stuff up, but I'm sending an email off to Brandon, and I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy to you this morning. You know, Brandon's got his issues with me because he doesn't like that Mark uses me, and probably that you use me. And he's got his favorites that he likes the guys to use. And this paint job I just did over there at Pablo, he was trying to get his guys in there to paint. Their bid was $2,350, mine was $2,500, and Mark knew that for $150 more, I'm the guy to go with. I gave the guy who owns the Pablo a 10-year paint job. That's a nice house. I put 6 buckets of paint on that house, 2 coats of paint, and I painted all the fascia, did all kinds of wood repair on it. Brandon's guys would have slapped paint on that house in one day and been done. They would have slapped a thin veneer paint on that house. So Mark made the so anyway. During the process of all that, I had to change out some fascia we didn't know about. And then I was doing the trimmer on the garage doors, and that stuff was all corroded. The wood was crumbling, so I changed out the trim. There ended up being like $200 on a $2,500 invoice of extra charges. And Brandon writes me out this long reprimand about how he's not going to pay me and how I bid the job and I need to stick to my bid. So I'm sending him off a letter, not a belligerent letter, just an email that says, hey, you can't, this line of work that I'm in, I have to be able to do good work. I have to, especially when you want warranties behind it. I can't have my hands tied. In like, for example, if I was doing the pool at Saguaro, the way Brandon's trying to condition me to operate is I would have seen that big sinkhole, the big hole with nothing but earth, with no pool bottom, with no floor, no rebar, no cement, nothing. You know, Under Brandon's line of thinking, I would have just said, hey, guys, just cover it up. I'm not going to get paid for any extra work, so we'll just leave it like that. In the end, I can't warranty the work. The buyer gets screwed, and so it's just personal with Brandon. So I'm gonna copy this to Mark. I'm gonna copy this to Dave. I'm not trying to rally the troops. I wouldn't mind if you guys hit the reply all button and put your 2 cents in, but if you don't, you don't. I don't care. It's a discussion that's being had around a choir, and so I need to get this out there because I work with all of you guys and for all of you guys, and so I just need to do this. And again, not to create drama. Brandon's the one creating the drama. For him to punish me instead of having my back on this kind of stuff, and then accuse me of some kind of impropriety because I tacked on a couple $100, which really just covered my cost. The extra work. So anyway, I'm going to send this off to you. Just the reason for this was to let you know about the paperwork, but I threw that little caveat in there on the tail end because you should know about it. So you have a good day, and God bless you and your family, and I'll talk to you later. All right? See you.